Yeah.
Darius came.
Like that. You see better?
Start with these two, and then Darius will be here.
Jeez.
Dwayne, you get your microphone then. Coach Mack called you a cheater because he said you got a bunch of your steals because you just knew the plays and could anticipate them. Do you have a response to that?
I was just in my gap. I don't really. I don't think I was cheating too much. I got a few steals that led to some easy points. It helped our team win.
He was cheating.
Also for Dwayne, the stat sheet said you drew 7 fouls today in 20 minutes. Do you feel, given the depth of this team, that you can play more aggressively, that you're likely to draw a lot more fouls this year?
I mean, yeah, I think I can use my body to create some contact and get some easy free throw points for our team, and also put the other team in foul trouble early. That's going to help us in the late game stretches as we get to the bonus and shoot some free throws.
Hey guys, I talked to Coach when he was in here about the thing I noticed most was the physicality. I think you guys are a lot more physical, probably as physical as I've seen in a long time, coming to these scrimmages. Can you guys tell a difference this year from last as far as like how physical you guys are, a lot more banging, a lot more bodying up, stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, we've been competing every day, and it's probably what's led to a few of the injuries, just the wear and tear of how physical we've been playing. And Coach had to bring in some referees the other day to practice just so, we can start deciphering between what's legal physical contact and what's non-legal. So, but that's just, it's just how we're competing in practice. It's just physical. It's this level of basketball. It's just kind of how it is.
I think our strength coach does a great job of getting us ready for the wear and tear of the season. He wants everybody as strong as they can be, but also as fast as they can be. I feel like in order to compete for the championship, ACC, win games, you have to be physical and be able to compete and bruise down low.
I just think Coach Mack has been really big on having tough guys, and I think we're trying to just live by that every day, and then just getting each other better. I mean, you can't get better being soft with each other, so that's the biggest thing for us.
Ryan, you've been here for so long. How does the buzz this season kind of stack up to years past, and what was the buzz like in the building today?
I was talking a little bit yesterday, or the other day, just about how it's hard when you're playing the same team every single day, playing against each other, to really see how good you are. Because you can have a lot of talent versus a lot of talent, and sometimes that doesn't look so pretty because you're battling, or you could, vice versa, you could have a really bad team versus a really bad team, and you can't really tell how good you are until you really face another school, another squad as a whole, and it's your best 8, 9, 10 guys, whatever the rotation is, versus their, rotation. So it's really hard to see how good we are until we play another team. I remember my freshman year when I was redshirting, I didn't even know how good we were going to be. I know we were ranked in the preseason, but until we played another team, I didn't really see how good we were, just because it's hard to tell when you're battling the same guys every single day.
Following up on the theme of toughness and contact in practice and all, do you see that it's been turned up a notch? And this is for any of the players because there are more available bodies this year. Can you see a difference?
I don't think it's the fact that we just have more bodies. I just think we have more guys just willing to get better. The freshmen came in with a really good mindset, just ready to go, ready to get better, excited about what was to come. Same thing with fresh, being a grad transfer, and then the guys that were returning. We all just want to get better. We know what we can be. We know that our ceiling is very high, and we just want to be able to reach whatever potential that there is for us to reach. And that's really why we've just been competing so hard in practice.
And I think it's also because last year everybody was new to Coach Mack. We didn't really know how his practices went, what he was expecting in terms of intensity and physicality. When you have 6 returning guys that are setting the tone every day in practice, when you have freshmen that are bought in, they're going to do nothing but follow your lead. So from day one, when we were having small practices over the summer, they kind of realized, all right, this is what college basketball is like, at least in this program.
For any of you guys, and maybe even Dwayne, since you were on the red team with Steven, but Coach Mack was quite complimentary of what Steven's done during the offseason to get himself prepared for this. What's your all's impression of what he's done to this point?
I think Steve did a great job in the offseason of getting himself into the best shape possible. Steve does a great job of running the floor. He can shoot the ball, he can post, he can score with either hand. And I think that's going to help our team in a lot of ways, mainly because Aiden and Malik are going to have to battle with him every day, and that's going to do nothing to make them better. And I feel like if Steve keeps playing the way he's playing, we're going to be a big tough team to beat.
I think Steve, you got to give him a lot of credit because he took a step back and looked at his game from an outside perspective and said, all right, what do I need to improve on? And I think he realized that he was so effective when he wasn't tired. And as soon as he got tired, he was less effective on the court. So, like Wayne said, he made a commitment to get in the best shape of his life. He was killing all the conditioning tests, all every day in conditioning. I mean, he was just blowing it out of the water. So he made that commitment, and he realized that if he doesn't get tired when he's in the game, he's going to continue to be effective. So, I mean, you got to give him credit where it's due.
Darius, your coach was talking about your coachability and just crediting you. How would you describe your comfort zone in the system now in year 2?
Last year I wasn't as comfortable as I am this year. Obviously, just having a year under me with Coach Mack has really been good for me. I can really tell the difference in my game and just my relationship with Coach Mack on the floor and off the floor. I feel more comfortable just being within myself and being able to be an extension of him on the court.
Is there one area you can point to where you feel like it's helped you the most?
I don't think there's one area in particular. I just think in general. Last year I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be doing out there a lot of times. I wasn't sure what shots I was supposed to take or what he wanted me to actually do defensively sometimes. And this year I think I'm almost 100% every time I'm doing anything on the floor.
Darius, what is it like matching up with Fresh out there, and what does he do maybe that makes it so difficult to go against him?
I like Fresh's game a lot. As soon as he came in, I could tell he was a good basketball player, and I think his pace is really good, and he handles the ball really well. He knows how to score. He knows what he's good at. He knows what he's not good at, and he's really good at capitalizing and getting to his spots. So that's really what makes him hard to guard, and I think it's a challenge just to be able to play against him every day. The same thing with any of the other guys, but having to pick him up 94 feet today in a lot of the plays and guarding him off the closeouts because you got guys on the red team who can really shoot the ball and play well off penetration like Dwayne. So he's really good, and I think he's making me better every single day.
Anything else? Anyone? Rick? Oh, you got one? Go ahead. Last one.
In terms of communication, the coach was also saying that Malik is very vocal, but who's kind of filling in that role, or how are you guys trying to fill that role until he gets back?
I think it's a team thing. I think you saw a lot today. Guys just trying to rally each other together and talk on defense and get some energy going. Malik is very vocal, and I think we lost a lot of that right now while he's sitting out. But I don't think it's just one person that should lead the way. I think it's every guy on the team, regardless if you're playing or on the bench. You should be loud and be vocal, and that can spark some things.
Thank you. Great, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone for being.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Ooh.